Let's go ahead and implement two other methods. The first method is going to be public void add line. And if you're saying, okay, what the heck does that mean? What are we basically doing is this. We're telling Java, hey Java, I'm going to use this class to add lines to this variable right here. And okay, let me just implement it and I'm going to show you guys. If none of the things that I'm typing make sense, I promise you it will make sense in just a second. So set that text plus equals line. So every time we use the add line method, it's going to take whatever we added as a string and added it to the text. So it formats it right. And every time we create a new line, we want a new line because we don't want it to be all written in one long line. So every time we create a new line, it puts it in a new line. I hope that makes sense. So, and let's implement our last method, which is public, and this is going to return a string, and let's name it get text. And get text is not going to take any parameters, it's just going to return the email, but in a really nice formatted way. So guys, this method is only one line of code, but it's pretty cool. Like I really like how Java has like these really nice features. So go ahead and type in return because I mean we are returning a string. We just said it right here. And go ahead and type in string dot format. And when you do that, you're basically telling to Java, hey Java, I'm formatting a string right now. So the first thing that we want to type, I mean, you're typing an email, so the first thing you want to do is say dear %s. That's dear person. Go ahead and type in comma, new line character, %s, and then go ahead and type in new line character again, and type in thank you so much, comma, %s. And then once you're done with all that, go ahead and type in to text and from. And if you guys are saying, okay, what does this mean? I don't understand, Mo. Please explain. So what % is basically a string representation. And what this means is basically, I'm going to take the string to and pass it right here. I'm going to take the string text and pass it right here. I'm going to take the string from and I'm going to pass it right here. Simple enough. And the reason why I have the new line character is because I don't want this whole thing to be in a one long line. I just wanted to create a new line once it reached this point. You guys will see what I'm talking about in a second. So I think that's about it. I hope I don't have any errors or that will be pretty damn embarrassing. So let's go ahead and actually delete that. And let's go ahead and create an object from this class. Letter L, set that equal to new letter. Guys, remember in previous tutorials, before we didn't have to specify anything here. Like we didn't have to pass in anything here. But guess what? When you create a class that its constructors needs parameters like this, needs two parameters, we need to pass in something here unless this, as you guys can see, Java is saying, hey, what's wrong with you? I need two arguments. Now, give it to me. So this is the difference between a constructor and a normal method. In a constructor, the constructor is automatically called when you create an object. Simple enough. So it's from Mo and it's going to Melissa. I don't know if I spelled her name right or not, but hey, life is good. So as you guys can see, as soon as I create the object, a new object, the constructor is automatically called. Letter. Okay, simple enough. I hope this is clear because I mean constructors are pretty damn important to understand, but you guys will get it, I promise. So what do I want to say to Melissa? Okay, now I really need to think about this. What do I want to say to her? Hey, why don't you answer your phone? There's a bunch of typos, but hey, who cares? And what should I also say? I mean, you are kinda nice. Do you wanna go out sometimes? And then the last line should be, I mean, I love to code. Do you? Let's not forget our comma here. Alright, so that is my romantic message to Melissa, and I hope after reading this email she goes ahead and actually replies back and decides to go out with me. And let's go ahead and type in system out print line, and let's go ahead and type in l dot get text, because guys, remember, our get text method is only returning a string, is not printing it out. So we need to tell Java, hey Java, we want to return it out, because Java is stupid, it can't do anything on its own, so we might as well. So let's see what we have right here. Dear Melissa, hey, why don't you answer your phone? I mean, for real, Melissa, like, why don't you answer your phone? I mean, you're kind of nice. You are really nice. Do you want to go out sometimes? Please, Melissa, like, please, I want to go out with you. And I mean, I love to code. Do you love to code? I'm guessing that you don't love to code. Thank you so much, Mo. So this is your quick tutorial on how to create a class that formats an email, how to build a constructor, what is a final variable, and that's basically it, what I have for this tutorial. Actually, one last thing that I want to tell you guys is, as you guys can see, Java is highlighting this public, 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 public for me. And just for reference, like when you see anything implemented without the word public, don't freak out. It's the same thing. So if I took all these out, it is the exact same thing. So when you see a method that doesn't have public, it's the same thing as a method or a constructor that does have public. So don't let that code freak you out. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.